Today's video, I'm going to finally open up my D23 box, the special collection that was released. I want to say it was like August 9th that weekend, and people were lined up at midnight, 4 a.m. in Paris, London, New York got them, Disney World and Disneyland. There may be a few other spots, but I know it's a fairly limited set. And if you look at the first D23 they released, they're worth more than some cars out there, so that's insane. But I'm pumped that I was able to get my hand on a few, and I'm going to just open this up and let's take a look at this thing. I'm a little excited. I'm beyond excited. The Mickey Mouse, Brave Little Tailor, Cinderella Stout-Hearted, Ursula Deceiver. I'm a huge Bruno Madrigal fan, so that's exciting for me. Vanellope von Schweetz, and Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. So, I don't know. I'm gonna be extra careful and try and preserve this box as best as I can without destroying it in a fit of excitement trying to get into this thing. So we can all take a look at these cards. Also, at the end of the video, after I uploaded the buy sell trade video, I had already had a ton of cards sitting out, so I decided to try and work up some trades, and now that I'm back from my trip, they're all just piled up waiting to be ripped into, so I'm gonna do that as well. And I also can't remember what was in them, so okay, they taped the sides. I was like, am I not smart enough to open a box today? So they've got some gold foil on the side that I'm gonna try and carefully just remove. I'm assuming this is gonna slide out. I don't know. Hopefully I can get these cards out of here and preserve this box, because I would love to use the box for another project down the road. If you ever tried to open one of the gift sets from the previous chapters, those don't open well. Those get absolutely destroyed. Okay, so the gold tape is removed on the side. And insert magical sounds for the unveiling. Oh, this thing is in there good. Which is probably super helpful because I had a friend drive this back from California for me, and another friend flew one back. So hopefully they were safe and sound. This is wild. They really packaged this well. So removing that and another layer of protection that I'm again not smart enough to get out. What is going on? Are we flipping it over? Oh yeah. I got carried away with online shopping, if you noticed the Wolverine shirt. The Deadpool one. See, that is probably not the ideal way to open that. I did it backwards, but it's glued down, so I don't know how you would appropriately open this safely, but learn from my mistake, possibly. I'm going to try and be as gentle as humanly possible. D23 Mickey Mouse, Brave Little Tailor. That is... oh my gosh, that's amazing. This card is beautiful. And it doesn't have the crazy cut corners that I would see a lot with some of the other Enchanteds. Yeah, centering's beautiful. So all of these cards are literally going into a penny sleeve and directly into a top loader. There will be no chances taken. These are going to be saved safe and sound. So the Mickey's gorgeous. Man, I can't get over the artwork on these cards. Holy cow. The MSRP on these is $99. When they first released, people were selling them secondary market for $400 to $350. I've seen them drop down as low as $150, and I know I'm looking at it from both sides of looking at it from both sides. So yes, it only costs $100, but going to a Disney park is not free. someone's time to wait in line is not free. Sometimes if someone's asking for like a crazy big trade, I'll ask for a little more value on my side, because if I'm just getting one card and I'm having to spend like 4 hours going through boxes and hunting down all the rare cards that people want, your time's worth something. So don't get extremely angry when someone's trying to sell something for $150. I get it on their side, and it is a limited print, rare. I keep seeing the number thrown around. There's only 20,000 made, but then you'll see someone say Disneyland alone got 20,000. I don't. It's all speculation. Going back to the Chapter 1 reprint drama, is it being reprinted? Is it re-released? This Ursula Deceiver card is nuts. Like, the full art is just beautiful, and that D23 hollow at the bottom. Like, yeah, 6 cards for $100. I'm sure the value would be, it'd be worth a lot more still in the box, but I'm trying to complete collections. What's interesting, oh, never mind. I was gonna say what's interesting is it's showing Chapter 3, but duh, the Ursula card was from Chapter 3. And if you look at the previous ones, you've got Chapter 1, 2, 3. Wow, I just realized it's one card from each chapter. So someone should have had some coffee this morning prior to jumping in front of the camera. The Chapter 4 card, of course, my personal favorite, Bruno Madrigal, Undetected Uncle. Such beautiful artwork. Hopefully you just saw, I finally opened a booster box of Shimmering Skies, and that artwork, I mean, I loved the previous chapters, don't get me wrong, but they have definitely like stepped it up with each chapter. It's definitely, check those out. These cards, if you're an avid collector, I would say buy a box, especially if you can find somebody willing to go below like the 150, which is kind of the market price right now. Or that's the hard part about trying to guess where these things are gonna go. Like, if more are released, the value is going to go down. If more aren't, it's possible it's going to go up. Also, let me go back to that Bruno card. It is an error print. So it says Matthew Robert Davies for the artist, and that is incorrect. He was, in fact, not the artist. So now people are using that as a reason to sell just the Bruno card for nearly $100. I've seen it going for $85. And what some other people are doing is getting like 4 and 5 of these sets and selling you a play set. So 4 of each card, and basically turning 4 boxes into like $1,000. I mean, that's secondary market. I just really like to see anyone that desperately wants one of these get their hands on it. I keep looking over there. I've got my computer up, and I was on the Facebook groups this morning just trying to keep an eye on where the value of this is going. But again, if it's something you want for your collection, I say buy it. I think it's great. I mean, you're looking at the quality of these cards. This Oswald card is just nuts. Like, I haven't sent anything in to get graded because the price has gone up so much locally, and I didn't want to buy the membership to save the money, but I think I'm gonna have to cave and send some cards in for grading. Like, these are, I don't know, these would be beautiful in some PSA slabs, especially if I could get some 10s, because these cards are so gorgeous. So that is the box. I don't know how they wanted me to safely open this. Like, you see the glue here. So I'm just gonna put it back in the way it was and get it out of the way. That's a really cool box. Even if you took the cards out, I might actually use this for a display for like some other cards that I really, really love, just to pop back in there. But yeah, this is a heavy duty box, and I like how they packaged it. The cards seem to be pretty dang safe wedged in there, and this thing's like, it's solid. So definitely worth looking into if you want. Let's take one more look at those cards. Like, here, we'll do this. You can see it better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Those, my gosh, they're beautiful. Like seeing them in person. That Mickey Mouse Brave Little Tailor, you know, looking at some of the artwork and the cards they've released in the past, I'm honestly surprised that this set's only going for $150. Like, this is some beautiful artwork. Like the Ursula is just holographic, the Bruno, the Oswald is crazy, peeling back and the Mickey Mouse, of course, the Brave Little Tailor. That was my chase card from chapter 1, was a foil one of these, but yeah, I can't say enough good things about this. Yeah, if well, check out the buy sell trade video if you're really looking to get your hands on one of these. I don't know that any of the stores online are reselling them or doing anything like that. I don't know how they would pull that off. Like, I mean, it'd be obvious they're gonna upcharge because someone had to go stand in that line. Someone had to bring them back. You were only allowed to buy 2 per person is another thing. So that's the other thing. People either had to bring like a family member or go back another day, because I do know they were available on the second day, on Saturday. I'm gonna get into my trade mail. I'm just blabbing away about the D23. It's a gorgeous product. Get your hand on it if you can. If it's something you're interested in, maybe you can work out a trade for just the one card you're trying to find. It's gonna be interesting to see what people do with these. Trade mail, moving on. So after I did the video on the buy sell trade, like I said, I got carried away. I spent like an entire day. That's how long some of these things take to work out, because you're putting your cards out, updating a timestamp, you're messaging someone who's also got something going on in their home. So like me, I'd take a picture of a bunch of cards, have to go mow the lawn, run back in and see what was going on. So this is one trade I worked out. I don't know. I'm a sucker for promotional items and things that I can't get. So like if you're playing in League in your hometown, hopefully you're getting like those promo pins and promo items. Nobody here is doing it just yet, but I'm really hopeful that it's going to take off. And I'm a monster. Somebody finally did put together a group, and because of my wild work schedule and everything going on in our home projects, I've had to miss the last 2 weeks in a row, and I will not miss a third. I will tell you that much. I will be there. Oh, that's right. So this one was for the Alice. I really wanted the Alice deck box. This was actually a purchase, but they were doing them as a bundle. So I want to say I paid $80 for a Hercules Enchanted and the Alice deck box that I had been chasing after, because this was promo only. A huge sucker for Alice in Wonderland. So that was a great deal. And it's a good looking Hercules card. So yeah, awesome little deal there. The next one was a trade. Yeah. And I can't remember what's in them. I'm sorry. This, it got a little carried away that day. I think I worked out like 4 different trades, even to the point where when I flew out on vacation, I had to bring some of them with me so that we could finalize the trade and I could get them shipped out. This one is, oh yeah, I hunted this bad boy down. I know I traded quite a bit for this, but the Ursula Sea Witch Queen, then you can't see her face because there's scotch tape, but thank you for shipping this safely. That's actually a clean looking card. I mean, the corners are a little sharp, but from what I saw, the stitch ones, this looks pretty darn good. So I finally got my champion Sea Witch Queen, and judge me all you want for not playing and just having to get the cards. I know I'm not a champion, but I'm looking forward to hopefully playing. And another trade. Ooh, they packed it really well. Jeez, I don't know if I can get it out. But no, I do feel kind of crummy, like that I don't get to play, and I'd really love to honestly just win my own. That would be great. Oh, they taped it inside the envelope. Thank you. So hopefully you're also seeing how people are packing things, so if you do a trade or a purchase, you know what to expect. I'm going to carefully cut the tape, because I have no clue what is in here. Plus, some of the people that I did trades with own shops, and so they're not coming in their name, they're coming from like whatever their TCG Player shop is or something else. Which card is it? It is not, I can guarantee you it is not a $3 card. I will tell you that much. It is, yes, Dragonfire promo. Oh, it's a foil. That's beautiful. Yeah, the Dragonfire promo was something you would win in like the big city championships that they did. I can't even think, Atlanta, Las Vegas is coming up. They just had one in Texas, and I'm praying I can get my hands on a Seattle ticket so that I can hopefully see some of you there and score some of these myself instead of trading away my collection. Second to last one. This one is Josh. Him and I, he actually runs a YouTube channel himself for playing, and so I've been trading him a ton of cards so that he can deck build. But he has been awesome to work with. So Josh, huge shout out to you. I love how he packed it using some of the original stuff. That's great. All right, let's get this tape off and see what exactly we traded for, because my memory is a tad hazy these days. All right. Oh, I do remember this. Okay. So he had a handful of Chapter 1 foils that I was missing. I think I'm down to 15 cards and I'm done with my Chapter 1 set. I don't know what this tape is, but it is real sticky. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna try not getting all out of control with the blade and carefully get this. Free these cards at once. I wanna see what's in them. Jeez. Josh, kudos to you for the strongest tape I have encountered. All right, so Josh, like I said, he has a YouTube channel. His is more geared towards actual playing. And so I know he knows his stuff, and he's he had a huge collection of promo cards. Man, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get into him. So another Ursula Sea Witch Queen Championship card. I'll definitely pick out the best looking one out of the two and send one off for grading just so I can own one. And then some Chapter 1 foils that I needed, which is crazy. I needed like mostly common and like one rare. It was like all the hard to get cards were already got. And then I just needed some of the most basic cards. Like to the point where people are like, I'll just give you those. Like, why don't you have those? So John Silver promo, he sent 2, which is super cool. I'm just a sucker for promos. So I can just add a little bit more to the binder collection. Man, this tape. This is like a mega pack. What is that? I've never seen a top loader that holds that. That's neat. Learned something new today. I'll be darned. Be Our Guest was another foil I needed. On the Jolly Roger promo card. Cloud Kicker promo. Hidden Inkcaster promo. Flotsam and Jetsam promo. And of course, my personal favorite, the Scrooge McDuck promo. So awesome. Thank you, Josh Medina, for the killer trade. If you ever come across him in the groups, I 100% vouch for him. I know right now he's actually got a Championship Ursula playmat that I've been trying to trade for. But I don't know. That'd be a lot harder for me to display somewhere than just a couple of cards. And the last one was another trade I did, not sure. Actually, I did. I pointed these things out in a previous video, but it's another promo item that I just had to have. And if you saw the last video, you know that we finally bought almost all the stuff, my wife and I, to make the new recording space. So I'm extremely, extremely excited to finally get that going and put a lot more stuff on display. All right. So I traded a handful of cards away for this. Pretty pumped though. He shipped it insanely good. That came in a large box. I know what this is. Can anyone guess before I can open this thing? Holy cow. All right. That might be a first for me, trading cards for something non-card related, but it's here. The special D23 pin for all the people that were waiting in line. That's a pretty good sized pin. Like, I wish so badly I had a banana right now for scale. But here's my little paper cutter thing that I use, and it's pretty big. This is an awesome pin that I'll add to the collection. So hopefully the buy sell trade video was useful to you guys out there and you've been able to work up some trades of your own. Let me know if you have. I'm super curious if it's been helpful. Also, comment down below, are you going to be hunting down a D23 box? Hopefully I was able to give you a good idea of what's inside of it. I'm telling you, these cards, let's take one more look. These cards are just gorgeous. Now the hardest part I'm gonna have is finding like a really cool frame to display these in, because I don't know, they're incredible. Or trying to get all PSA 10s and putting those in a display. Some way, somehow these will be displayed. Yeah, super exciting things happening in the world of Lorcana. Hopefully you're just as excited as I am. Local gaming stores released Chapter 5 about a week ago, and your big box stores, your Best Buys, your Targets, Walmart, and all those other places are going to be releasing them next week. So keep following along if you're enjoying the content. If you find it helpful, please smash that like and the subscribe button. Turn on those notifications, because with my spotty farm internet out here, things are uploading at all days and hours of the night. I attempted to upload a video a couple days ago, and my computer felt it was necessary to restart in the middle of a 4 gigabyte video upload, and we have really slow internet. So sorry for the delays. I blame technology. I blame everyone else but myself today. Thank you all for following along. Have a great rest of your morning, evening, night, day, lunch, breakfast, everything.